Hello my friends, and welcome back to the Today Machine channel. To prepare the mold, several steps are undertaken. First, a reinforcing mesh is placed within the mold for structural integrity. Heating and water pipes as well as electrical conduits are arranged as per the module's design specifications. Openings for doors and windows are also prepared, allowing easy installation later. Google Cloud Text-to-Speech enables developers to synthesize natural-sounding speech with 100-plus voices, available in multiple languages and variants. It applies DeepMind's groundbreaking research in WaveNet and Google's powerful neural networks to deliver the highest fidelity possible. As an easy-to-use API, you can create lifelike interactions with your users across many applications and devices. Casting and vibration. After mold preparation, the casting of concrete takes place. Low-voltage variable-frequency vibrators positioned within the core ensure proper compaction of concrete, minimizing air pockets and enhancing structural strength. Vibration is controlled remotely or via a push button on the control cabinet. Once the concrete is set, the inner core hydraulically contracts, facilitating the demolding process. Automated finishing and assembly. Casco Total employs a fully automated carousel system to handle the modules on steel pallets for the finishing phases. This circulation plant, supplied by Bianchi Casseform, uses friction and idle wheels for smooth movement of the pallets across various stations. Electric drive trolleys with hydraulic lifting and position controls maneuver the pallets across conveyors. At each station, elements like insulation, exterior bricks, and structural components, such as staircases and interior walls, are added. Final assembly and on-site erection. Once completed, the modules are transported to the construction site where they are quickly assembled into finished homes. The 3D Beton Casco method allows for efficient high-quality builds comparable in appearance to traditional housing but with added durability due to the controlled manufacturing environment. The flexibility of this system allows for unique designs, enabling architects, developers, and construction teams to maintain their creative and functional roles within the industrialized process. Flexible profiles for plasterboard offer an innovative system designed to simplify the creation of curved surfaces, including walls, ceilings, false ceilings, and embrasures. These profiles make it possible to shape plasterboard into curved, wavy, and domed designs with ease, saving up to 80% in time and labor compared to traditional methods. The Cobra kits enable installers to avoid common challenges associated with creating custom curves, eliminating the need for pre-shaped elements or specialized equipment. With these kits, perfect curves can be formed directly on site, offering exceptional flexibility, stability, and simplicity. To start, outline the curved path of the ceiling on the floor. This serves as a guide for bending the Cobra flexible profiles, available in widths of 50, 75, and 100 millimeters, to match the desired curvature. Attach the curved Cobra profile securely to both the floor and ceiling using screws. Next, place standard vertical studs within the Cobra guide, fixing them firmly to provide structural support for the ceiling. Once the frame is in place, horizontally attach plasterboard sheets, carefully following the curved framework. This method not only delivers an elegant curved ceiling design, but also simplifies the installation process, making it ideal for both professional and DIY projects. Finally, recessed spotlights can be incorporated, enhancing the aesthetic appeal and functionality of the ceiling. Step 1. Begin by measuring the ceiling height and the width of the wall area where you plan to install the panels. Accurate measurements are crucial for a neat finish. Step 2. Cut the panel to the measured length using a circular saw and sand down the edges for smoothness. Step 3. Position the prepared panel against the wall and mark where you'll place screws to secure it. Step 4. Apply one component adhesive along with double-sided adhesive tape to the back of the panel to ensure a firm hold on the wall. Step 5. Mount the panel on the wall and use 3 screws to secure it. This stabilizes the panel and keeps it flush. Step 6. Measure any necessary cutouts for outlets or fixtures to ensure a custom fit and a professional appearance. Step 7. Add glue to the rear slat and attach the finishing strip, which will give the installation a refined look. Step 8. For the final touch, incorporate accessories to complete your 1-inch wall. Following these steps will result in a durable, visually appealing wall installation that enhances any room's aesthetic. To install LED strip lights on a wood slat wall, start by planning the layout and marking the exact spot where you want to position the strips. Measure the length of this area to ensure you have enough LED strip. Next, prepare the wall surface by cleaning and drying it for better adhesion. Cut the LED strip and profile according to your design. Keep the profile about 2 cm shorter than the LED strip to allow space for the end cap. Attach double-sided adhesive tape behind the profile and place it on the wall, pressing firmly to secure the LED strip along the marked path. Connect multiple LED segments if necessary, following the manufacturer's instructions. Hide cables behind the wall panel or on the other side. Finally, connect the LED strip to a power supply and test the lights to confirm proper installation. Simply level the ground, remove sod or soil as needed, and place the form in position. The form allows the concrete to conform to the surface, requiring minimal preparation. The recommended Quikrete crack-resistant concrete mix is fiber-reinforced to reduce shrinkage and improve impact resistance. Each Walkmaker form requires 180 pounds bag of concrete mix. For a decorative touch, Quikrete liquid cement color can be added to the mix to achieve a professional finish. After filling the form, smooth the surface and remove it immediately, then rotate the form for a random pattern. Curing is essential for durability, achieved by misting with water for 3 to 5 days. Alternatively, Quikrete acrylic cure and seal can be used to protect the surface. Walkmaker projects are quick, can be done in stages, and are perfect for individual or family involvement. Steinfix joint profiles are closed gravel joints that prevent weed growth, ensuring clean, low-maintenance surfaces. They feature a simple installation with longitudinal and transverse elements, allowing water to drain through closed joints. This stable foundation reduces movement and vibrations. The E_Deck system is an innovative decking solution that streamlines installation and ensures stability and precise alignment on various surfaces, even when they are uneven. The process begins by thoroughly cleaning the ground, a critical first step to ensure a stable foundation. Next, mute mats are spread across the surface to provide a sound dampening and stabilizing layer that reduces noise and absorbs minor irregularities in the substrate. Once the mats are in place, support posts are cut to size and positioned on the mute mats. These supports are part of the E_Deck kit, and their height can be adjusted using a dedicated key to ensure exact leveling. Cross braces are then positioned, secured by pressing lightly, which helps stabilize the structure horizontally. For added sound dampening and stability, a second layer of mute mats is laid at the ends of the braces. One of the E_Deck system's standout features is its automatic leveling capability, handling slopes up to 3% without additional components. For steeper inclines, adjustable tilt correctors are available and can be used together if needed, ensuring a solid deck foundation regardless of ground irregularities. With a brace spacing of 40 centimeters, the E_Deck system is both robust and adaptable, capable of handling various load requirements. After leveling the structure both crosswise and lengthwise, it's time to lay the decking panels. These panels feature a double mesh on the underside, which adds strength and stability to the overall deck. Installation begins in a corner if possible, and spacers are inserted in the joints to maintain uniform gaps. These spacers are twisted into place, ensuring that the spacing remains consistent. If needed, panels can be custom cut to fit specific dimensions. The installation also includes a side trim kit, which involves cutting the supports and applying seals and top trim elements to create a neat polished edge. For the final touches, cuts are made along the panel thickness with an angle grinder to fit the lower and upper clips. Vertical end caps and doubled footing reinforcements are added at the brace ends to secure the structure further. The system also incorporates grooves for upper finishing pieces, ensuring that the decking is secure, aesthetically pleasing, and durable. The S7 Highway Administration Office project in Shanghai marks a milestone as the first building in China utilizing Peco's innovative bolted connections for precast concrete structures. This pioneering approach enabled a highly efficient construction process, with the entire building structure completed in just 12 days and by only 8 on-site workers. Pecco's bolted connections, developed for fast and reliable assembly of precast frames, streamlined the installation of elements like foundations, columns, beams, and facades. Columns could be securely installed within 10 minutes by only 3 workers, without needing to store elements on site. This not only reduced crane time by 60% but also eliminated the need for temporary bracing, increasing space and safety on site. Additionally, the system's resilience allowed work to continue regardless of weather conditions, minimizing potential delays. Alongside bolted connections, Pecco incorporated PD diagonal ties for secure sandwich wall connections and PVL connecting loops for stable wall assembly, optimizing both speed and quality. The success of this project demonstrates the potential for Pecco's precast solutions to accelerate construction timelines, reduce labor requirements, and ultimately lower costs in China's growing precast construction market. This fully modular ground floor house showcases modern minimalism with 5 interconnected modules that create a seamless compact residence integrated into its surroundings. The house divides into 2 distinct areas, a vibrant day area and a tranquil night area. The day area serves as a versatile space with an open-plan kitchen flowing into the dining and living areas. Expansive glass facades invite abundant natural light, providing scenic views of the terrace, garden, and pool, and creating a bright, welcoming atmosphere. The night area, nestled deeper within, houses the private quarters, including a spacious suite with an ensuite bathroom and dressing room, 2 additional large double bedrooms, a bathroom, and a laundry room. The exterior is thoughtfully designed to complement the home's overall aesthetic. It features a large terrace with a pergola, a covered carport, an expansive garden, a swimming pool, and a storage area. Cubs House, the manufacturer, brings each design to life with precision and innovation. Their approach, known as the K construction process, enables 95% of the construction to be completed off-site. Ensuring high quality, minimal waste, and faster delivery times. Cubs House collaborates closely with architects, offering a comprehensive support system that includes technical assistance, customization, and sustainable building practices. To mount a Bivano acoustic panel on the ceiling, you'll need a plasterboard hoist, nail gun, screwdriver, mounting screws, and bevel-cut finishing slats, 65 mm. Begin by mounting the first slat using a nail gun. Measure the distance from the corner with a small bevel-cut slat for accuracy. Then apply mounting glue to the end of the second finishing slat and secure it with the nail gun, ensuring the seams are spaced about 30 to 35 cm, 11 to 13 inches apart. Press the slats tightly together to ensure proper alignment. Lift the acoustic panel into place using a plasterboard hoist if necessary. Secure it with approximately 15 mounting screws, placing 3 screws across the panel and spacing the remaining screws about 60 cm, 23 inches, along the length of the panel. To prevent air gaps, add mounting glue at the ends of each slat. Separate each ceiling square with a 27 mm finishing slat and mount these slats with the nail gun. Make sure to keep seams consistently spaced at 30 to 35 cm for a seamless polished look. Before pouring, ensure that the forms are level and add 3 to 4 inches of quick-setting all-purpose gravel to the base, spreading it evenly. Use a tamper to compact the gravel for a solid subbase, which helps prevent erosion and slab settling. Dampening the gravel with a garden hose before pouring will help prevent shrinkage cracking, especially in hot weather. When pouring the concrete mix, distribute it evenly and mound the concrete about 2 to 3 inches above the form. Consolidate and level the mix using a hoe. Afterward, use a straight 2x4 to screed the surface by moving it back and forth in a sawing motion. Add more concrete to low areas and screed until the surface is level. Once the concrete loses its sheen, smooth it with a wood float in an arcing motion to consolidate and bring cement to the surface, ensuring a durable finish. To create a non-slip surface, immediately brush the concrete with a stiff bristle broom, ensuring all strokes are in the same direction. Control joints should be cut to allow for expansion and contraction, with joints placed at least every 10 feet in both directions for a 4-inch slab. Edging tools can be used to smooth and shape the edges. Finally, cure the concrete with water or apply an acrylic curing seal to provide additional protection and a semi-gloss finish. To start, gather your tools: workbucks to support the panel, a jigsaw or hand saw, a fine cutter, a drill, a sanding block with sandpaper, measuring tape, a utility knife, and super glue. Ensure you also have around 15 screws, which will be essential for securing the panel to the wall. Before you begin cutting, measure the height and width of the wall to determine where each panel will be placed. Proper measurements help ensure that your panels align correctly, creating a seamless look on the wall. After measuring, cut the panels to size using a jigsaw or hand saw. For the best results, a clean cut is essential. If the panel has veneered surfaces, be extra cautious to avoid chipping. Once the main cuts are made, polish the edges with sandpaper using a sanding block to remove any roughness. If you need to accommodate a wall socket or other obstacles, measure out the dimensions and cut them using the jigsaw. Finish off the edges near the socket with a fine cutter for accuracy, ensuring a snug fit around the outlet. Before mounting the panel, give it a quick clean to remove any dust or debris from cutting and sanding. Position the panel against the wall and drill in approximately 15 screws to secure it firmly, distributing them evenly to prevent warping. For added stability, you may apply super glue to the panel's back before attaching it, which helps to reinforce the bond and minimize vibrations. Be careful to press down the panel firmly so the glue adheres properly. For a finished look, you can apply a finishing list or trim around the edges of the panel. Measure the trim, cut it to size with a sharp knife, and secure it with glue around the panel's borders. If you're installing multiple panels, repeat the measuring and cutting process for each one. making sure each panel aligns properly with the next. When done carefully, mounting acoustic panels can add both functional soundproofing and aesthetic appeal to any room, creating a professional and polished look. Laying communications. Carefully lay communications to prevent compromising the sound insulation index. Create a channel in the bat for wires, covering it with a soundproofing plate for added insulation. Sockets and switches. For internal sockets, install a socket box surrounded by the batten, ensuring maximum sound insulation around the outlet. Mounting objects. For mounting a TV or shelf, use a metal profile anchor for average weight objects. Test this installation with a 20 kg load to verify stability. For heavier items, use additional reinforcements. Throughout the video, practical tips, such as using dowels to create necessary gaps, help optimize installation. Following these steps will enhance sound insulation by up to 57 decibels, making it ideal for spaces where comfort and noise reduction are priorities. This research project explores sustainable construction through digital fabrication, specifically in the context of earthen materials. With the building industry as one of the most polluting human activities, architects and engineers hold a crucial role in promoting eco-friendly practices. During this winter school, participants tackle sustainable architecture by designing and constructing a real-world prototype, an exterior staircase made from earthen materials. The project is set up as an interdisciplinary collaboration, where team members work together to develop an ultra-thin formwork for the staircase using 3D printed earth and specialized concrete, such as Cleancrete developed by ETH's spin-off Oxara. This earth-based concrete provides a low-impact alternative to conventional materials, aligning with the project's sustainability goals. The staircase prototype not only showcases a practical application of digital fabrication in sustainable construction, but also serves as a model for systemic change within the architectural field. Start by leveling the ground with gravel chippings and placing the Steinfix profile, which securely holds the paving slabs in place. This method is quick and doesn't require concrete, making it both efficient and eco-friendly. Made from 100% recycled PVC, the Steinfix profile is highly durable and ready for immediate use once installed. Its design helps preserve the natural look, keeping lawn edges green and unaffected. The profile's robustness ensures long-lasting stability and minimal maintenance, providing a practical and sustainable solution for various landscaping projects. The installation of the Ventacrov Lux Ridge Aerator element is simplified by a specialized adhesive layer designed for quick application on even dust and sand-covered surfaces. Constructed from Tvec Typar, a durable material with excellent air permeability and waterproofing, the Ventacrov Lux provides effective protection against slanting rain and smog. Place the ridge aerator element centered along the entire ridge length with the adhesive strips facing down. Any excess material at the ridge ends can be trimmed for use elsewhere. Carefully pull away the protective film along the aerator's length and use a rubber or plastic roller to press it firmly onto the roofing surface until fully adhered.